me right here. Oh, hi. Hello. How are you doing? Don't tell me you're here for your makeup application. Yes. Oh, you had an appointment. Oh, well, I totally forgot about that. Actually, I've been sick for a little bit, so I'm a little bit starting to get used to the things again. So, what did you want? Something for the festivities? Great. Did you have anything in mind? Okay. Okay, good. So we can do a nice base and then play with the colors either in the eyes or the lips. You don't want both bold and eyes and bold lips. I totally agree with that. Everyone can do whatever they want, but I'm totally agreeing with your choice today. So I want to start with a primer so that your makeup will stay on for the entire duration of the event, no matter what. Okay, let me just a little bit right here. This primer is blurring, so pore minimizing, and it's really perfect to create a nice canvas for whatever we are going to build afterwards. And I'm gonna use this silicone brush right here to apply it so that it is antibacterial. Okay, and I can spread it evenly onto your skin. Why don't you tell me a little more about the event? Okay, sounds funny. Okay. What are you gonna wear? Oh, cool. So we can do something that looks good with that color. Sure. Okay, so now you have a nice flawless base. Before we go ahead with the foundation though, I just want to allow the primer to really sit for a couple seconds, if you don't mind. In the meantime, if you want, I can do a little bit of a massage in your scalp where there are some areas that some muscles, that do accumulate a lot of tension. And some people say that this massage that I'm doing is actually rejuvenating because it gives your face a more lifted effect just by relaxing certain muscles and letting go of some toxin or stubborn liquids that need to be drained, So I always like to take a little second to perform this massage before we go ahead with the makeup. Do you like it? Is the pressure good? Okay. Okay, we can now go ahead with the makeup application. So for foundation, I have a couple of shades that I wanna see what matches your skin better. I would say this one. Yeah, definitely this one. So, as you're gonna need something long lasting, I think this is perfect formula for you. So I'm gonna squeeze it on the back of my hands. Okay, like so. And once again, I'm using that silicone brush that we used before to roughly spread it onto your skin. Okay, like this. And I am going now to blend it with my beauty blender. By doing so, we can work in very thin layers, as it's already distributed in the areas where we need more coverage. Okay. And now I see that you need a little more, just in a few spots. So with whatever is left on my hand, I'm just going in those spots like this and like this. And I am going to even everything out with a beauty blender so that everything looks seamless and natural, but still you have the coverage where you need it. Okay, like this. Okay, now that we applied the concealer, I would go with a little bit of sorry. Now that we applied the foundation, I would like to go with a little bit of concealer, just in the areas where we need a little more coverage and brightness. So if you can please gently look up for me. Okay, I'm applying it just a little bit in the eye area, in the under eye, I mean, like this. Okay, then a little bit on the outer eye for a nice lifted effect. Okay, good. A little bit around the nose where we tend to have that redness. The mouth, again here at the corners for a lifted effect. A little bit on the chin, just a tiny bit on the bridge of the nose. And I like to draw a rune for protection in the forehead, so we can have the protection as well as the brightness that we need. How do you feel about it? You know, some people believe it, some don't. I'm gonna use my beauty blender now. Some people believe it, some people don't, but I think it's worth to try, isn't it? What's gonna happen? I don't think anything bad is gonna happen if you try. Okay. Some people actually don't want that though, so, but I know that it's okay for you because you believe in this kind of things, don't you? Alright, now it's time for a little bit of contour, okay? I'm gonna start with a cream contour first to kind of set the base for what is going to be then applied with the powders, but I also want to set it with I also want to apply it with a cream because it's much better in my opinion to have both. So I'm gonna ask you to please squeeze your cheeks. Okay, I'm just going to accentuate the cheekbone here and bring those shadows back to the face. You know, sometimes we eliminate them with a foundation, so a nice contour can bring back all the harmony of the face. Okay, if you can now tilt your head slightly back, I'm going to redefine the jawline a little bit. Okay, of course, we're gonna blend everything, so don't worry about that. A little bit in the nose. Okay. A little bit on your forehead. Okay. I also like to draw a little shadow just underneath the highlight we applied before. Like so, like so, and like so. This gives a very beautiful lifted look in my opinion. And then a little bit on the bottom lip. Okay, so it creates a nice shadow and it looks like your bottom lip is really popping. Now I'm going to blend it, of course. Again, with a beauty blender, I'm going to blend. There we go. Now a little bit of cream blush. I like to apply it so that you can accentuate your blush and it looks very natural on the skin. So there are many pretty colors as you can see. I would like to go for a really blushy look as it's winter. I like a nice red blush that looks like, you know, Princess of Frost or something. Okay, I'm glad that you get my vibe. I'm just gonna take it with the blender and apply it. I'm gonna go all over your cheeks and a little bit on your nose. See how it looks like you're basically not wearing any makeup even though you are. Okay, just a little bit here as well. Okay, nicely blended. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to fix everything with the powders, so I'm not gonna cake you up, okay? I want to keep this look very skin-like, so I'm gonna apply a very fair shade of powder where we applied the foundation, mostly in the T-zone, though I'm not gonna touch the rest of the face. And then I'm gonna go with more warmer or taupier tones for the contour and the bronzer. So I'm grabbing the powder brush and I'm just gently applying a thin layer of powder in your T-zone. Okay, so the oils are under control. Then I'm taking this brush right here, which is a little bit smaller, perfect to enter the cheekbone area. And I'm going to sculpt the contours that we previously did with the cream product. Like so. I'm just gently dabbing the brush. I'm not dragging, okay? So all the products stay in place. I'm gonna take a little bit of a smaller brush now for the nose contour, this eye lift that we did, as well as the bottom lip. Just like this, and just like this, and like this, and here, and here. I also like to create a little bit of depth in the lid as I'm here. Like this, and like this. Good. Now I am taking this beautiful fluffy fan brush and I'm just going to apply the bronzer. So just gently in a three-like shape, line the bronzer just where the sun would naturally hit you, like this, a little bit on the nose. Okay, good. Now I like to keep the powder blush for last and do a little bit of highlighter first, if that's okay for you. So I have this very beautiful highlighter palette, and these highlighter shades that look very white here actually have an undertone that make you look very pearlescent. And I would like to, there is a green, pink, violet and blue, and for this frosty vibe that we're going for, I would like to use the blue. Yeah, so I'm just taking my highlighter brush and I'm going to apply it on your cheekbone, on whatever is left, I'm just going to on the forehead, on the sides of the forehead, so otherwise it would look a little bit oily. We don't want that. And a little bit on the chin. And then let's see if there are some spots where you need a little more, like here, and here, and here. Yeah, I really like to go ham with the highlighter. It's one of my favorite parts of the makeup application, so. Alright, and now we can go ahead with the blush. So I would stay with a similar shade to the cream blush we applied, yeah? I'm just gonna apply it. I like to apply it for last because so it blends the highlighter seamlessly as well as the bronzer. Yeah. And whatever is left, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the chin, and I'm gonna load up your nose a little bit. Good. Okay. So now for the eye makeup. I have a beautiful Festive palette. I would love to keep the eyes gentle though, so if you want a red lip, we don't exaggerate. But there are some very pretty shimmer shades here that would create a very beautiful look. We can go ahead with that if you wish. Okay, so I'm going to accentuate the crease shade that we already initiated before with the contour, and I'm going to use the taupe just here, just here, very blended, and I like to really blend it outwards towards the temple for a very lifted foxy eye look. Okay, and the other shade, the other eye, same thing. Now I'm gonna take this darker shade right here, and I'm just going to accentuate the outer corners. I promise it won't be too much. Okay, like so, and like so. And if you can look up, I want to gently place some product on the lower lash line as well. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, now we created the depth. We can go ahead with lid shade. I want to keep it kind of neutral, but also shimmer. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use this shade right here. I think it looks very pretty and it goes very well with the crease shade we used. Okay, just gently look down or close your eyes even better. I'm just placing the product onto the lid, the mobile lid only, of course. And the other eye. Okay, like that. I'm just gonna deepen that up a little bit on the outer corners with this shade right here, okay? looks really pretty together, and it adds some interesting depth. On the other corner only, here and here. Alright, and then I want to use this more shiny, brighter, actually this one, this brighter color right here towards the inner corner where we also applied the highlighter. I'm gonna change brush for this purpose. Okay, close your eyes for me. So good. And like so on the other eye as well. Good. Okay, open your eyes. It's looking really pretty. I just want to do not a wing of eyeliner, but a wing of eyeshadow instead. I'm gonna use this shade and I'm gonna blend it with these two shades though. So we're gonna create a diffused eyeliner look that is not too heavy though, but still is gonna deepen your gaze. So if you can tilt your head slightly back for me and look towards the tip of your nose. Okay, thank you. Good. Other eye, same thing. Okay. And I'm gonna blend it with the other two shades that I mentioned before. And really diffusing the color so you don't get a harsh line, and it lifts the gaze so mysteriously and magnetically beautifully. Okay, good. Alright. So the eye look is completed. Of course, we're gonna add some mascara though. So this mascara is very volumizing. It's gonna give you very long lashes. So again, I need you to tilt your head back and look at the tip of your nose. And if you need to blink at any point, please do let me know. Okay, I'm giving yourself a second. Good job, you're doing really well. Reset, take your time. Coming back to this eye. Okay. Take your time to reset. And now the other eye again. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit on the lower lash line as well. So I need you to look up now. Okay. Look up. Okay. Good. So now for the lips, you said red. I like it. So I'm going to apply a red lip pencil on you. So I need you to stay relaxed as I do so. Good job. Like this. And I'm also going to color your lips already. Okay, so the color is gonna last very long. And now time for the lips. So red lipstick. Oh no, wrong shade. I never get it at the first try, no matter what. Okay, so stay relaxed. Good. Okay. Very well. Okay. Do you want your lips to be glossy? Of course. It's here. I like a nice glossy lip. Okay, again, relax. There we go. Okay, another little bit. Alright, very good. I just want to apply some setting spray on you, okay? So, just protecting your hair. Okay. And now I am letting this dry. There we go. I just wanted to tell you that I have a planner. I created it myself and it's available on Etsy. You can download the file and it's called the Upgrade Planner because it has everything you need to keep you accountable and organized in daily life with monthly, weekly and daily planner and organizing techniques that will keep you accountable, as I said, and will get you growing to the best upgraded version of yourself. I hope you will enjoy it. It took me so much work and I am so proud of it. Yeah, just wanted to promote that for you. Your makeup is completed. You can look at yourself in the mirror right here. I think you look fantastic. It's nothing to exaggerate, but still something that screams, I am here and I am fabulous. It was easy though with you because you're so beautiful. Thank you so much for allowing me to perform this makeup look on you today, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.